Hello. Hey everyone. Nemo. Hello, my love. How are you? Good morning. Oh, you've a snowstorm. That's awful. Will you let me know if you can hear me okay or if I'm quiet or loud or anything like that? I'm on a different setup than usual today. I'm on my laptop. My microphone is here. The cable's a bit dodgy. It's a whole thing. We're thriving. We are thriving. Sorry, let me try and get that screen straight. Well, there we go. So will you just let me know, my love, if you can hear me okay? I can bring up the mic a bit if you can't. Um, yeah. Let's make sure I have all this turned on correctly. So I am gonna give it a second just so you can let me know. I'm good. Okay, perfect. Thank you, my love. Hey B, how are you, my love? How are you getting on? I know I'm in a different place than usual today. I'm on my laptop. It's all very higgledy piggledy. Um, call you live again. Hello. Hey Walter, how are you, my love? How are you getting on? No. So, I want to start by saying I'm sorry I haven't had videos in the last couple of weeks. I know we had the live there the other week, but it's just been a bit crazy here with the work, especially when the bathroom was being done. Um, things it was just super loud, and um, there was banging and drilling and sawing and all of that kind of stuff. So I didn't really want to do a live because honestly, you wouldn't have been able to hear a lot of it. And then also, because naturally it would have to happen while we're getting the work done here, they are upgrading the broadband. Like there's a national broadband upgrade. So of course they've been working on our road. So they've been turning it on and off repeatedly, which is super annoying. Um sorry, I'm trying to look at the chat through a cable. The cable is dodgy, so I can't touch it. Um how's everyone doing? B, let me know how you're doing. Nemo, let me know how you're doing. Wallflower, let me know how you're doing, my love. Um But yeah, so things have been a bit crazy and chaotic and hectic here. Um, Very dusty as well. You know how well I thrive with dust. So that's been fun. Um, but yeah, there's just been a lot going on. The bathroom was obviously done first. That's finished, thankfully. So we should have the video for that next week. And what I wanted to do was actually wait. Computer. Oh, your computer's not working. Oh, I'm sorry, love. That's annoying. But yeah, so the bathroom was finished and I wanted to wait till it was finished to share it with you guys. I was gonna do like update videos, but it was just like there was stuff being done all the time, but just there was a few setbacks and you know, throughout the process. So I didn't want to show you like, stuff that just all, looked the same. That kind of way. Fine, safe for the snow has paralyzed my job somewhat. Oh, that's annoying, Nemo, of course. Of course, my love. That's awful. Are you expected to have it for long? Or is it just like a passing for a day or two? Or like, do you know? Um, oh, Walter, you're saying you're all good there. I'm so glad to hear that. I missed that. Sorry, my love. Um, Nemo has snow. Mm, no, thank you. No, thank you. Um, but yeah, so general update. The bathroom is finished. My dad's room was finished yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. So my dad's room was finished yesterday. And then the two guys are currently working on my bathroom is being done. The floor in my bathroom, as I said, was replaced. Um, that was again slightly more complicated than it was supposed to be. So that's been worked on at the moment, and then the sitting room's been painted. Now I didn't even get a chance to get a before picture of the sitting room because I didn't know it was being done, and it was literally, yesterday. Oh, we're gonna do it today. We need to move the furniture out. So I'm sure I have an old before shot I can use so you guys can remember what it looked like. Anyway, you guys have seen it so many times, so I'm sure you know already. But um, I am working through and processing all the footage I got. There's a lot of footage I got, um, kind of over the process, and then it's like it ended up me having to just do each day like an update in the morning or whatever because I had some other footage and the sound didn't work and there was issues with the camera and stuff. Um, I left my room open and dust got into the camera and it just not good. Anyway, it's all sorted now. It's working. It's fine. But yeah, there's dust everywhere. It's crazy, and we are on a week off coming into the week we're coming up to. Um, the builder's going to be away for he's away for a week. He's on holidays for that week, and then we'll start back up after that. And so yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to track up here. It's been warm here. Yeah, it's weirdly warm here as well. It's like 15 degrees. I'm waiting for it to go off a cliff, and it hasn't. It's very strange. This has been historic. A foot of snow. God, 2 feet of snow. That's all I'm saying. Wouldn't be me, love. Would not be. We get that much snow in Ireland, the country shuts down. I'm not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. Where is this? Yeah, Colorado, isn't it? Oh yeah, Colorado. You just said there. Eastern Plains, not mountains. We usually get the snow for. Yeah, you do, but you generally do get the snow first. Emo. I'm assuming that meant to say wow Nemo. Or you just call it Nemo emo now. It's like it's my nickname for her. I have a supervisor here beside me. I was going to pick him up. He's actually asleep, so I'm going to leave him asleep. But he's right here, right there. And I'm afraid to move the computer to show you in case the microphone cuts off. You'd kitchen replaced, drawers put into the stairs, choked in the dust, although constantly vacuumed and cleaned. Oh, same, our builder's so good. He like cleans constantly has the Hoover going. He's always cleaning up after himself. The two lads are brilliant. They're so tidy. They're so clean, but it's in the air and it just gets everywhere. Will we see the rooms? You will see the rooms, but you're not going to see them today. Because I need to get the videos finished. So my dad's bathroom bedroom are finished. They're done, which is amazing because they were too big, especially the bathroom. The bathroom was a really big job. And it was bigger than we thought it was going to be because when he took the tiles down, like the external side, all the plaster came down with it, which we weren't expecting. So then that all had to be redone, and before even the tiles could go in, and we were going to swap the sink and the toilet around, but then that couldn't happen because the way the piping was done, and then the cabling for the press, and it was a whole thing. I'd love the idea of the drawers on the stairs as well. Offer that's such a good idea. They're brilliant. I think they're so cool. I did the whole kitchen, even your appliances and everything. That's amazing. That's absolutely awesome. Yeah, the dust is ridiculous. I even had my Dyson fan, like the purifier fan. Like, it's not even picking up most of it. Like, it's picking up obviously the dust and stuff like that, but um, it's doing what it can do. But a lot of the time as well as the dust is falling, and then by the time I put the fan on, the dust is already settled everywhere. No bug supervisor, very very busy. Oh, very busy. He's in. I like to say he's in deep contemplation. Deep contemplation. But yeah, so I told you guys the bathroom is done. I think the only thing that's left to do is the cabinet doors have to go back on. Like the press, the cupboard, whatever you want to call it. You know, the big long one. If you guys have seen the thing before, the bathroom, you'll know what I'm talking about. So those cabinet doors have to go back on. The new floor is in. The whole bathroom has been retiled. The new shower trays and the new shower door. The actual new shower itself is in. The windowsill was done. That was varnished as well. The whole surround of that was redone. The ceiling was painted. We've the same sink and toilet because my dad was happy with them, wanted to keep them, but like it looks totally different. It looks so much better. And then the bedroom had to be completely replastered, which was done. That was done about 2 weeks ago. It's 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago that was done. That was during as well when the bathroom was being done. So like the two of them are connected. So that was done, and then the room was completely repainted. Including the ceiling, the walls, the whole lot. Then the skirting boards or the baseboards were all replaced in there. What else? The Oh yes, the headboard of the bed is actually affixed to the wall, so that had to be redone. And apparently the wall behind it isn't great, so they were doing that yesterday. The bed on the carpet people came yesterday and put in my dad's carpet. Um, Not my carpet or anything, guys. Wait to see my carpet. Okay, so I picked out a carpet. Okay, I picked out a carpet. Was really happy with my carpet. Would like slightly lighter, but I was like, fine, I'm happy with that. I like that. Picked out the carpet. Dad went to the guys went to order the carpet. Carpet is out of production for a month. So in a month it'll go back into production. So it'll take a while to get to the actual, from the manufacturer to the actual warehouse, and then to the warehouse to the shop, and then out to us. So then I was asked to pick a different carpet. And it was a carpet that I wanted. But I was like, no, I won't. And then I showed it to my dad. My dad was away also at the time, so all he was getting was photos of it. Um, and it was kind of carpet I said I'd never get, but then I did. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. I'm actually so excited about it. Like I'm unbearably excited about it. Oh, the whole house, by the way, is getting painted white. Everywhere. Everywhere. Sag. I'm sorry, B. Sag. He is a cat. What's next on the list? So next on the list is they're doing the sitting room at the moment. One of the lads working sitting, they're painting that completely. And I know white probably sounds boring as flip, but I really liked it. And there was another couple of options, but I was like, white is great. It's a really good base for everything. It means we can put any color decor in any room. We can put any color furniture in any room. And also, if we decide, say, in 6 months or a year, I don't like the white anymore, I'm bored of it, it's super easy to paint over. And it gives us a really nice basis for everything. He's not getting the house ready. He is in his, you know what I mean. B, absolutely not, madam. He better not be living in me bloody car. But yeah, no. So the whole house is getting painted. I think it looks like, guys, I can't even explain how much brighter the whole house is. Like it's so much brighter. It feels so much more airy and just magnificent. So the sitting room is being done at the moment. When we took the curtains down yesterday, I was like, that rail looks kind of dirty and looks a bit old and bleh. And now he's painted it. I was like, oh my god, it's absolutely like, no, it's a very old rail. It's up there 15, 20 years maybe. I don't know how long it's up there. It's up there a long time. But it's like you don't realise how dirty something is till you paint the wall white behind it. Or how like stained it is, I suppose. Because it's plastic, so I'm assuming it's absorbed it. Like it's funny, no one smokes in our house. There's never been anyone smoking in our house, but it looks like that kind of colour. Like that yellowy. I think it's just very, very old plastic, to be honest. I ran out of budget now, so I'm trying to paint when the paint on it. Of course, my love. Bought skirting board cover from Temu. Oh, I didn't know that the skirting board covers on Temu. Oh, very nice. I've never bought it from Temu. Well, cracking on bit by bit. Well, good on you. Good on you all for that. That sounds amazing. I'd love if you'd share before and after pics with me. Could you send it to me on Instagram if you're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever? If you don't feel comfortable, that's absolutely fine. But if you'd like to, I'd love to see them. No white allowed in my house. Why though? It's so pretty. It's so clean. No, but I do get it. But yeah. Also, if the walls get dirty, I'm gonna know they're dirty straight away. I feel you about the budget thing. What's holding up the bathrooms? That's holding up the bathrooms, and we have the labour. You definitely have the labour coverage. For any of you who don't know, B's husband is a builder, contractor, plasterer, everything extraordinaire. The man can build anything. I've seen him doing it. I saw him throw up an addition. How long did that take? Be about a week? Did he throw up that addition in? Craziness. Like decorated, new roof on it, the whole lot. I watched it happen. in real time. Well, not like, but you know what I mean? Like, he's unbelievable. But yeah, so sorry, I'm like, you can tell I've been out of this for a while, lads. I haven't done live in a few weeks anyway. But yeah, so it's like that's happening. Then like we had Halloween. My dad was away for a week. Excuse me, sorry guys. Weekend, correct, B. Correct. It was crazy. I remember her showing me like was there a window there or something, or you went outside and showed it to me? And there was like nothing there. And then she's like the next day, she's like, oh look, he's framed the entire thing and put the whole like outside external thing on it, like out of nowhere. It's like that's what it wasn't there yesterday. It was wild. Now, guys, if my mic goes off or cuts out or anything, just let me know. As I've said, the cable's right here. It's dodgy. You can't see it. I'm gonna risk it, guys. See that there? My dodgy cable. My very dodgy cable. He's getting a full. With Rusty. Good for him. Good for him. And also pray for you. I'm glad he's taking care of himself. And doing what he needs to do to look after himself. Sorry, I'm just going to get a drink real quick. Oh yeah, guys, do you like my new mug? Wait. Isn't it cute? It's like the €50 Starbucks cups, but it was €6 in deals. No, it's €4 in deals, I think. €6, €4. And it's Barbie. I love Barbie. Now. No work today, client sick. Another snow. Girl, Nemo, you take it easy. You never stop working. You put up your feet, make yourself a coffee or tea or whatever, and just put on some movies. I was going to say particular type of movies, but I don't want to set anybody off since it's November. But the movies that are from the holiday next month, I've been getting into them. Yeah, he can barely walk. He'll need the other knee next year. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would imagine after what you've been telling me. It's adorbs. Isn't it though? I love it. I love the little sunglasses. I just noticed them on it. I was like, these are hilarious. They're based on I'm pretty sure they're based on the original one. You know, the original Barbie from the 50s. Yeah, if I could hit you up, Nemo, for another 10% of that, appreciate it. Oh, actually, do you know what I'm going to share with you guys as you're here? Just because they happen to be beside me. Some little things I picked up for Christmas. They're very cute. Guys, look at this. Trigger warning for mice, in case you are afraid of mice. Or things that look like mice. And I say this because my mother was petrified of mice. And if you even showed her like a toy that was like a mouse, you know those little like rubbishy cat toys? We had one of them and the tail was sticking out of the drawer one day. I'm not joking. The woman nearly ran through the wall to get away from it. How cute is this little mouse? He's on a lollipop. He's on a lollipop. It's so cute. I picked these up the other day. Oh, hold on. I was actually in a garden centre with a friend of mine. And she, I came across these. Oh, my dodgy mic. Look at them. So apparently mice are now a theme for this year. I just thought they were super cute. Sorry, I'm going to bring them back so you can see them. So these will be coming up in my Christmas decorations. Now, I don't know if we'll be doing a decorate with me this year. And that's mainly because the house is a building site at the moment. And I don't know when we're going to be finished for Christmas. I'm pretty sure we will be finished before Christmas, but I don't know how close to Christmas it'll be. Look, wait, guys. You're not even ready. Wait. Look. It's an ice cream. Like a little, what do you guys call them in North America? Popsicle? Is that a popsicle? We just call them an ice cream here. Or like a chalk ice is what we'd call them. I went a bit mad, guys. I gotta be honest. I went a bit mad. Which way is this one? Oh, yeah. Look. Look how cute they are. Look, oh, the dog is awake. He has run away. He may bark. I apologize if he barks. This one has, oh, cramp. This is a little Christmas pudding. He's so cute. And last, but by no means least, this is this little guy. Sorry, guys, it's very hard to tell on this camera because everything I do is backwards. It's like a mirrored camera. Aren't they cute, though? So they're my little Christmas decorations that I got. Thought I'd share them with you guys. I'm like literally sat here beside them. No, thank you. Come here, please. Excuse me, thank you. Come here, please. Thank you so much. Would you want to say hello, Mixie? Mixie, do you want to say hello? There he is. Mixie, look over here. No. Ooh. What is my computer doing? Sorry about that. I had to show you him as he's trying to get out the door. And the door's on the far side of the room. And in order for me to get to the door, there's a couch in the way. And there's about this much of a gap. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. And my laptop is weirdly balanced on my lap on a IKEA laptop stand with my microphone being very dodgy. Oh, he's very photogenic. Oh, Eskimo Pie, okay. Supervisor group exactly to supervise the works going on. He's having the time of his life with the supervising. I tell you, and I'm not even being sarcastic. Like I'm literally, he's obsessed with the builder. They're like best friends. I hope you can't hear that drilling, guys. If you can, I apologize. This has been my life for 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Now, my charger fell out when Mr. Baby decided to jump down and go a supervising. He decided to bring the cable with him. But yeah, so I don't know. They're cute, aren't they? I was like, oh my gosh. And they were on like was it 3 for 2? They were on 4 for 3, something like that. Like there was like bundles. Like if you buy 2 of these, like the bigger one, or buy 2 of the smaller ones. Now, honey, I was gonna lift that back, okay? There's a good chappy. You may have seen also all the pile of rubbish on the couch. Sorry about that. There's just stuff everywhere at the moment. There's just things are in where they will fit at the moment. But yeah, no. So the don't you hear that? He just went very dramatic, very dramatic. But yeah. So as I was saying, sitting room is currently being done. So that's basically getting completely repainted. That's been done at the moment. My room hasn't been started, and it's not going to be started till after the builder comes back from holiday, because he said to me, like, I don't want to leave you out of the room for, you know, extra time, like an extra week, an extra 2 weeks, because he's away. Will they be done for Christmas? Yes, I believe so. I just don't know how close to Christmas that will be. But the great news is they're doing the sitting room at the moment, and that's where, like, I think, like, I feel like the majority of the decorations go. So if that gets finished, I think it might be finished today. Now I could be wrong, and I may be completely unaware of what's going on, and I may be totally wrong, and you know, the kind of way. Like obviously, I don't want to be like putting pressure on them, you know, the kind of way. But if that's done today, great, and then I can start thinking about decorations. And getting that done, because you guys know, if any of you have been here for long enough, or you've seen my Christmas decorating my videos, you know. Sorry, dog's gone again. I just had to grab the cable. So if you guys have seen my decorating me videos, you know the majority of it is in the sitting room, in the front room, like. So it means at least I can put the tree up and that kind of stuff as we get closer to the time. Okay. Sorry. Dog is trying to strangle himself on the cable. Do you want to sit down? You want to sit? No. Oh, okay. No, okay, cool. You're okay. Mac's just doing his thing. He's like, I'll sit where I want and I will not facilitate you in any way because I don't want to. And he really wants to knock the cable out. Uh, but yeah, I'm hoping. Yes, so there is some of it upstairs. There is. So I'm getting a new wardrobe, as I've mentioned to you guys before. I'm getting a desk for my cricket and that kind of stuff. Um, I'm hoping we're getting a new couch, but honestly, I don't know if that's happening anymore. As I said, I will confirm that with you guys. It's the Brimness in IKEA. I think it's the Brimness. I can't remember the name. I think it's the Brimness in IKEA. It's a few weeks since I've looked at it. Um, I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear the drilling or the sawing? If you can, I'm sorry. This is just the reality of it. Um, I'm getting a new wardrobe and I'm getting a new bed, and a desk and stuff like that. And there's also talk of us getting blinds rather than curtains. So I don't know what's happening there, or not. I would love to get smart blinds, because they're smart blinds, like not the really expensive ones. They're like, €600, like the ones in IKEA. Do you know the kind of way? I need to price them though and see if they'll fit in my window because I have a bay window. And for any of you, if you know or have a bay window, they can be very awkward to get um stuff that fits them. Um, but yeah, so we're looking at that. We have neck curtains at the moment. I like the neck curtains because they're super easy to clean. You take them down, you throw them in the washing machine, you throw them back up. But also they give a lot of privacy. Like you can be doing whatever you want in your room and like until like all day, and no one can see in. And then at night, unless you turn the light on, well, no, generally you would turn the light on, but then like they give you a lot of privacy. Um, I also like curtains because I think curtains help with the heat. In my opinion, but that's not a that's a still kind of in discussion topic at the moment. So I don't know about that at the moment. What we're doing there, but that's a possibility. We might be getting blinds. So I don't know how I feel about blinds. Number one, because I think they're probably well, I know from experience, especially with roller blinds, they're incredibly annoying to clean. But also it's like then once they're open, you know, everyone could see it. Excuse me. I like the nets though, because I can see it, but nobody can see it. Furniture as well. No. No what? I'm confused, B. Did I ask a question and then didn't realise and then kept talking? Not the first time I've done that. But yeah, I don't know. We might be getting blinds. So like the smart blinds would be cool because I have the smart bulbs from IKEA and I have the hub. I can set up automations. So like I could set the blinds to come up in the morning at a certain time. Oh, you can't hear the sawing. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That's great. Um, but yeah, so that would be cool. Stuff like that. The smart blinds are cool in that way. But then we have blinds as well. And again, it's not like don't get me wrong, it's not just my decision. I don't get to just go, no, we're not doing that. The kind of way. But yeah, so I will share that with you guys as I know more. Like stuff like the couch bed in here, where I'm sitting right now, the new couch. Not a priority. Like really not a priority for right now. The priority is to get the construction bits done. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The construction bits done, the painting done, all that kind of stuff, that big stuff that the big stuff that needs to be done. And then kind of beyond that, we may just do that over time, like, couch bed replaced and that kind of thing, as we go. But like, so my carpet, I think the guy was here yesterday. The fitter was here yesterday. I'm so sorry, I keep yawning. Excuse me. Um, he was here yesterday, and apparently, so my carpet hasn't come in yet. But like, we told him we won't be ready for it for like a few more weeks. But I think that's going to be coming in now in the next week or two. So that'll be once my room is finished, then we'll just ring them and say, here, look, we're finished on this day or whatever. And then they'll come up and fit it. How many bathrooms? So my dad's bathroom was completely redone. Like everything was redone. My bathroom, the floor is getting repaired and replaced. The tiles are broken. There was actually a leak underneath. They actually had to take up the wood, like the subfloor underneath. Subfloor, is that the word we'd use? Well, like there was floorboards and there was a different kind of wood. He cut that out. There was a big massive leak. Maybe not a big massive leak, but it's a leak that's been there for a long time. The wood was completely wet. It was covered in black mold. Do you remember I said to you guys a few months ago that I'm really good? I opened the window, put the fan on when I'm having a shower, couldn't understand where the black mold was coming from. And I haven't had it for years, and then I got it all of a sudden. So we think that was the source of the mold. So that's been that it wasn't even clean like that. That was cut out of the floor. That whole section was cut out. So that had to be done before the tiles were changed, as opposed to like what we were meant to do, which was just put in new tiles. So that was kind of more complicated job, and one of the delays. Oh, stop. You shouldn't have said yawn. You can't say the word to me, because if you say the word to me, I do it. Sorry guys, I had a horrible sleep last night. So I am tired. Well, that's good. That's a good indicator that you have empathy if you yawn back at people. It's okay, Maxie. But yeah, so Dad's bathroom was completely redone. Everything was redone. Well, like not the window, with the same window, the kind of way, like not external structures, but the whole inside was done. My bathroom, the floor is being replaced. The floor tiles and the repairs were done. And then there's like inside my shower, there's like a little lip beside the shower tray. He took that off as well, and he's putting the floor tiles there as well. It's like a little step for all the world. So that's been redone. As far as I know, he had grouted it yesterday. I think he'd grouted it yesterday. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty. Anyway, I think it should be finished now. And then the toilet, he's actually bringing the toilet away from he's moving it across a bit, because originally the side of the bath was tiled and then the toilet like sat here. So then what happened was, the tiles had to be broken to repair, to cut the cable on the jacuzzi bath thing, because it broke. The switch broke; it wouldn't turn off. So there was like a gap there, and then we got like a plastic kind of bath siding, but the plastic bath right on the tiles, the bath siding kind of came out like this. If that makes sense, it like comes out. So then the toilet went from being like here to being like here. So he's going to bring it out a bit from that. So subfloor, yes, exactly. How did you cope with living with the things removed from the other units? Call you Paddy's wigwam. Stop seeing the mess till my mojo came back in. It's been a lot, because my dad was in my brother's room, like in the box room, and that was fine. And there's stuff in it, but like his whole floor was clear. There wasn't any furniture in there. Like it was just, he was in single bed, which was probably a bit annoying, but like his stuff was in the wardrobe. The place was tidy. It was clean. It was organized. Whereas in my room, I had he has a divan base. So I had front of the window, in front of the shelves, I had the two halves of the divan. And then on the other wall, I had his mattress. And kind of anything else that came down was kind of put into my room. So it was just like the walkway in my room was like this narrow. And it was just like, I was so relieved that it went back in yesterday, because it was very hard to move around my room. And then every time I wanted to open my wardrobe, like in the way of the two wardrobes, I had to push the base this way, push the base this way, and then I could open this side. But then if I needed something over this side, then I had to push the base back this way. It's been a bit annoying. A bit annoying, to say the least. But I'm glad it's done. I'm glad my dad's room was out of the way as well, because he was very much looking forward to that being finished. And now it is. Oh my god, I should have a yawn counter. Sorry. But yeah, I'm really glad that's done as well. And thing as well is my dad was away for a week in the middle of the thing, because my brother's birthday is at the end of October. So he went over to France to see my brother, and they traveled around, did all the stuff, but like he had a week out, which was great, but I haven't had a week out yet. So I'm like, I'm at the point now where I'm tired. There's a lot of dust. There's a lot of, you know, banging and sound and moving and furniture and places and, you know, whatever. So I'm kind of glad that we're getting the week off now that's coming up. I'm sure the builder's delighted as well. I'm sure he's exhausted. He never stops. No, the two lads are brilliant. Like they come here, they like go, they get so much done. They're really, really good. Um, but it has been a long month or so. Um, I think we're at the end of, I want to say week 4 today. I think we're at the end of week 4 today. Good thing you had less stuff to move. Girl, truth. Sure, my room's not even properly emptied out yet. I started emptying out my room. I did film that for you guys. Um, but I haven't shared it with you yet, obviously, because things have been mayhem here. Because I've been trying to like edit videos and stuff, but then I can't because the noise and stuff. I can't record sound because all you hear is do 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 in the background. Like that's not relaxing. Nobody wants to listen to that. But yeah, so my room's got kind of like half emptied out. Um, because also the order, which we thought we were going to do things, we were originally going to do my room next, but that's just not. It's not how it landed. If the stuff hadn't, if the plaster hadn't come down the bathroom, and if there wasn't the damage to the floor in my other, I'm sure that would have happened. But look, guys, that's the manner of getting renovations. It doesn't go according to plan. A lot of the time, delays come up, other things come up. It happens. You know what I mean? You have to roll with it. Um, but yeah, so the rest of my room has to be emptied out, but I couldn't because I had some like areas of storage set aside for the sorry guys, give me 1 second. So sorry about that, guys. Someone just had to come into the room there, and there's radios playing in the background. Music, copyright. You guys get. I had to mute you there for a second. So sorry about that, guys. Um, I did mention I was filming, but I think my dad forgot. Um, but yeah. So what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying about like oh yeah, delays and stuff happened. But anyway, my room was half empty, but there was certain shelves I'd set aside for my stuff. But then my dad, he decided to use them for his own stuff when he was staying in the room. So uh, obviously I couldn't then put my stuff in there. So, but yeah, it's I'm glad his room is done. It also means that when my room's been done, I can store stuff in his room, and I also reorganized. Like the day before the building work started, I went in. Me and my dad went into his room, and we like started to get stuff out that he would need into the spare room, so that he'd be ready to go. But also, I was like, we probably won't be able to access this room very well, and the wardrobes will be covered and whatever. So they'd be really annoying to get into. So we got that stuff, but we also reorganized stuff. Like I moved all the stuff from the deep, like the back wardrobe in his room to the little one on the right hand side. And any of the stuff that was hanging, like my brother's stuff, went in there because he's not going to be here before Christmas. I don't even know if he's coming home for Christmas, but he's not going to be here before then, so he's not going to need anything. So, you know, reorganizing kind of all that stuff and getting all that across. But um, it means that now, once my room is ready to go, I already know where there's space because I've been through my dad's room and we've reorganized, we've kind of shuffled stuff and all that kind of stuff. So there is storage available in there, but um, the box room as well. There is my dad's. I don't know if he has yet, but he's going to take all of his stuff out of that now. So that's going to free up a good bit of the wardrobe, and then I should be able to fit the rest of the stuff in there. Because actually, the wardrobe in my brother's room is very deep. I fit, my like wardrobe with like the square cubes. I fit. I think I fit one, two. I fit like 10 of them. I think fitted. I fitted the stuff from about 10 of them fitted into like 3 or 4 shelves in my brother's room, which was really cool. So I didn't realize how deep his wardrobe was. Oh, sorry, I'm not even like I have to read the comments, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to stay on track here. Good thing you left with that's so true, B. Paddy's wig arm lol. My dad used to describe my bedroom like that as a kid. He was from Dublin. Kids used to ask me when I said it to them what it meant. That's hilarious. Paddy's wigwam. Lol. Lol. That's gas. Dublin man. Man after my own heart. Also, we have nicknames for everything. By the way, if I ever say stuff on stream or on videos and it sounds like utter nonsense and you don't know what I'm talking about, please let me know, because Irish people have nicknames for everything. And oftentimes, like, we say it because we're so used to it. And we don't even realize that in a different country or a different area, what we're saying doesn't make any sense. Decluttering the past couple of months must have helped too. It did for sure. It definitely did. But now I want to do it again. Even when I was moving some of the stuff across, I was like, I could get rid of that. I could get rid of that. So just for to move. Is your brother's room being redone? Yes, his wall. So my room, the wallpaper needs to come down. Ceiling's being redone. His room, the wallpaper's coming down. What else? His ceiling, I think, as well. I think his room and my room were the last two rooms in the house with the stippling on the ceiling. Yeah, the stippling. I think our rooms are the last two. I'm not even sure if his still has it. But mine definitely still has it. But they're being redone. I think as well our rooms are the last two with the wallpaper in them. So we're taking the wallpaper down because it's so old. It's been there since, I think, probably since my parents bought the house, and that was back in the 80s. So, like, there's layers of paint on top of it. It's just I know one bit in the middle of my, like, the big empty wall in my room at the top of that, there's a bit of wallpaper and it's been held up with, like, blue tack. And I know it's been held up with blue tack because I put the blue tack on it about 10 years ago because it started to come away from the corner and started rolling down the wall. Like peeling down the wall. So I just stuck that up to hold it in place like a long time ago. Canadian here. Probably heard those. Oh, you definitely probably did. Sure, I've said a few of them to be over the years, and I'm like, you know what that means? And you're like, yeah, of course. Obviously. Sorry, I keep looking. If you see me looking over there, because Mr. Baby ran off, was dying to get out of here. Then he got out of here, and now I can hear him when he's scratching at the door. So, and now he's because he wants to get in. But he ran out with my dad, and I don't know, my dad's probably doing something or whatever. But yeah, so I think what's going to be happening is we're going to have a week off, and then I think when we come back next week, not this week coming, the following week, when we come back, then I think it's going to be onto my room. So my goal and my plan is to get everything out of my room in the next week. It'll probably just take me, like, a couple of hours. Get everything out, clear out everything I can, every bit of furniture out I can. We've the Cadillacs down here, which has been a huge help. Got next up water. Sorry guys, the actual air in the house is very dry with all the dust and everything. I'm drinking water to beat the band. But I think my room's gonna be done, so I'm gonna get everything I can out of those wardrobes. Ideal situation is I will have literally not one thing left in those wardrobes by the time he comes back. I also need to find somewhere for the chest of drawers. And I was like, oh, I'll put them into the box room. No, I have to sleep in the box room. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit difficult because my clothes are gonna be in the wardrobe. So I don't really know what we're gonna do there. Now the box storage has to come in my brother's room as well. So I don't know what I'd throw it in there. Anyway, look, that's a later on problem. But I ideally want to get everything out of that room. I want to also start uploading and sharing the renovations that we've done so far with you guys. And also next week I should be able to do a bit of editing. All going well. Last time I said that I got really, really sick, so I don't want to jinx myself. But yeah, so I'm going to be clearing out my whole room, getting everything out, so that literally he can come in and just get straight into it. Obviously I'll have my bed until the day he comes. I'll take it out like then. I don't know where that's going to go. It's probably going to go into my dad's room, which he's not very happy because he's just had his room done. And he's like, I don't want a bed, and I'm like, well, I didn't want my bed in your room, or your bed in my room, but yet here we are. So, but no, if I can fit it in somewhere else, I will. Like, but we shall see what happens. We shall see. Because my room needs to be completely emptied out. The wardrobes have to come out. so they can get access to all the walls. And also because I'm getting a new wardrobe, my carpet needs to be torn up because the floor needs to be repaired. All the walls need to be accessible to get all the wallpaper down and to get the plastering done. The ceiling needs to be fully accessible so that it can be scraped and skimmed and repainted and everything else. And then I think there's internal insulation behind my radiator that's coming out. Because there's no point to it anymore. One thing at a time. Exactly. You're right, Nemo. You're dead right. You're absolutely right. And I've really learned that through this process. Me being like, oh, this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. And it's like, we're working on one thing at a time. We're working on this room at a time, this room, this room. But kind of just want to get that. You know, I'm trying to always kind of get ahead of myself, the kind of way just to be like, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Just to be like, so that I can get all the stuff moved and then I can just be like, okay. So, like, what I've been kind of doing as well is like trying to work in the sitting room and stuff because I obviously can't use upstairs because the noise, but like then you can hear it downstairs and the dust. I've explained it. We'll go round and round in a circle. You can film emptying your room. I've already filmed some of it because I've already done half of it. Film. Oh, well, I knew what you meant. But yeah, I've already filmed half of it. What we did like kind of the start. Now it's not the usual film where I set up the camera and then you see me doing everything. It's kind of snippets and stuff because we're moving. It ended up that I was moving stuff around between 3 rooms and I had one camera. So another update, I got a new camera, which is really cool. It was a birthday present that I got. My auntie got for me. It's like a little it's very similar to a GoPro. So I need to go get a memory card for that, which I'm really looking forward to. I also need to get a new memory card for my own camera because that is starting to not work very well. As I told you guys, it's lost footage a couple of times. Now, I've had that memory card. I've been using that memory card for, it must be 8 years, if not longer. So it owes me nothing. Is there any main improvement so far that's making smile every time you see it? Honestly, no, not really. Like not the kind of way. Like no. I think my dad's room looks brilliant, and my bed and his bathroom looks brilliant. I like the sitting room. That's what I kind of one thing I'm looking at. But like the majority of stuff in the house, it's like it's in rooms. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. In rooms I don't really go into. Like I don't go into my dad's room that often. I don't use his bathroom. It's his bathroom. It's his ensuite. Like, but I haven't really been in the main bathroom, which is kind of my, but it's not really my bathroom, but it's the one I use. I haven't really been in there because they've been working and putting adhesive down, and he had like a cover on the floor to be like, don't walk on the floor because he's repaired it or put stuff down and grouted it and all that kind of stuff. So, but I went in last night to the sitting room and saw the paint and it looks really, really good. Like it looks like a lot better. It looks so much cleaner. And it's like, so we have the mirror over the fireplace. And I kind of recently was like, the walls don't look great. They look a bit grubby. And I knew this was happening. So like, I'm not going to wash them because they're, we're getting them repainted. So there's no point in washing them. I'm putting like, so much work into that to wash them. But then, like we took the pictures down and stuff. There was a mark on the wall. For some reason, I had to clean one of the walls. Oh yeah, I fell over the dog going into the sitting room one day. He was running between my feet and I didn't see him, and I tripped. So I wouldn't like kick him. Basically, I like threw myself one way and then I fell over the leg of the couch and I went flying, and then my drink went flying all over the wall. So I had to clean like a part of the wall. And that's when I really realized how dirty the walls were. It's like when you clean like a little, section that size, and you think, oh, that'll be fine, and then it dries, and you're like, it's a big black mark around that. That's great. That's fantastic. Is there any main improvement so far with making small? The sitting room. I've only seen it last night and it wasn't finished. Like it was the first coat, but he's working on it today, and I think that's going to make a big improvement because I spend a lot. I would use the sitting room a lot. Like my PlayStation's in there and the TV is in there, and whatever the living room like. So that I'm really looking forward to seeing. Um, and once we put everything back in as well. And that's something I've had no PlayStation. Very upsetting. Very upsetting, guys. I'm only joking. But like the amount of times in the last like 2 days, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go and sit and sit. No, I'm not. Can't go in there. You cannot go in there. The couch from the sitting room is right there. I know you guys can't. You're right. It's right there. I'm looking at the couch, and then the two chairs are there. They're stacked on top of each other, and then the coffee table's on top of the couch, and then there's a tile cutter on top of that, and then the cushions are there, and there's all the picture frames and the ornaments and all that kind of stuff from the sitting room. So it's, and then the big units are just there as well. And it's like stuff is like you don't realize how much you use something, and I feel like you don't appreciate what you have until you don't have it. And you're like, oh my god, there's nowhere for me to go in the house. I go sit in the garden, and I'm like sitting in the garden, but it's like 12 degrees. So it's like you sit there for a while, but then it's like it's cold. And I don't want to go upstairs because it's really loud with all the bang. Un momento, por favor. Maxie, it's okay, Baba. Go lie down, Baba. Go into your bed, Baba. Sorry. He has resorted to barking now. He tried the growling and the groaning, and that didn't work. He tried the scratching at the door, and that didn't work. And now he's barking at me. I think my dad might be possibly gone out somewhere, and didn't bring him, so he is not impressed. Paint is a miracle. Paint is an absolute miracle worker. I really learned that when we did the garage. Like, I really learned that when we did the garage. Maxie, please stop. If you can hear the barking, I apologize. Maxie's very like me. We can be a little bit relentless. So I'd say what's most likely happening right now is the builder has walked down the stairs. So Max likes to announce his arrival at every possible turn. If he walks in the door, he announces. If he walks out the door, he announces. If he walks down the stairs, he announces. And we've the two lads working today, so um what you call it? We've one guy nearly all the time, and then we've the second guy who's in a few days a week as well. So, and the two of them are absolutely brilliant. Like, but Maxie likes to announce the arrivals and exits of everyone, and he's very cute. But like the barking can be a lot after a while. When you've heard it 1,800 times, I've never had an extractor overcooker. I mean, never, ever, adult or child. I put the extractor light up now and stand and smile. I love the thing, and my husband says, "Oh my god, I love that waffle. That's brilliant. Especially if you've never had one. That's so cool. Like I absolutely love that. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Bear with." Sorry about that, guys. The dog wanted to come in, and just as the dog came in, the Hoover went on, and then the drill went on at the same time, and it got started to get really loud. So my apologies for that, and apologies I have to keep stopping and starting and muting. Um, but yeah, no, I love that. That's so cool. You've never had an extractor, and now you do. But that's lovely, and I love that. And like, it's so nice as well because you, like, anyone who's had an extractor fan and gets a new extractor fan, it's like, oh, new extractor fan. But like you, it's something new for you, and I'm sure you appreciate that so much. Like, I'm sure you really, really do. I'm gonna start wrapping up, guys, because um, that's like the second or third time that the door has opened, and I just don't want to be going to you guys. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm muting you every few seconds. So I did inform people. I did mute and remind people. So I think that it's probably going to keep happening. And I don't want to get into a place where I'm getting really irritated by it. I'm already a little bit frustrated because I very clearly explained before I started what I was starting. One of the biggest problems is, apart from the noise, is there's multiple radios on in the house because the lads who are working are listening to the radio, and there's like a lot of music, and if that music comes on and then the microphone picks it up and it plays in my video, then I'll get copyright striked by YouTube, and I really don't want to do that and get in trouble with YouTube for breaking community standards or whatever, because you can't just use copyrighted music. And I really don't want to be doing stuff like that. I don't want to be, in breach like that. So yeah, I have explained it multiple times already, but it's apparently, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna. You guys get what I'm saying, I think. Lots going on. Exactly, Nemo. Thank you very much. You exactly get it. It's just it's a lot. And I'm at the end of 4 weeks of construction, and I'm starting to lose my reason a little bit. Not my reason, but I'm starting to lose my patience a little bit. And I'm probably a little bit of a weed. I'm a bit like, but yeah, we have a slight boundary issue. But anyway, that's a story for another day, lads. That's a story for another day. I think we've had a good update today. Hopefully next week I'll be back with more. I was also thinking of maybe doing a vertical live. I've never tried it. It's just like on your phone, so you just like do it like this kind of thing, and you like can see the chat. I'm thinking of doing that maybe during the week. I don't know. If you'd be interested, let me know. Because then I might be able to like walk around and like show you guys stuff, like you know what I mean. As it's like I could walk around the house and be like, oh, this is this, kind of thing. Thank you. I've just seen that now. There's light at the end of the tunnel. There is indeed. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, it's you're so funny. But yeah, I'm gonna ring you later. Text me. I'm gonna ring you. If that's cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the break now, the week off, and I need to just get some rest because I'm not sleeping well either because of the dust and it's affecting my breathing and blah, blah, blah. You get it. You get it. I'm gonna about to hope everyone has a great weekend without a star. Exactly, Nemo. Nemo, I hope the snow settles down, calms down, goes away, whatever. Very soon, my love, and I hope you're looking after yourself and I hope you're well stocked and warm and cozy, etc., and well supplied. Right, I'm going to wrap this up. I think here, this is a good stopping point, I think. If you have any questions for me or anything like that, even think about it down below. This video will be on the live tab in a while. I don't know how long it's going to take to process, if it'll go up straight away. I think it usually takes a little while. Anyway, if you haven't already and you're interested and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button down below to join the community. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, queries, or anything else you want to ask me, drop them in the comments down below. If I missed a few comments there, maybe you'd like to collab with me one day. I would like that with you on my channel. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we must talk about that for sure. That'd be awesome. If you're on Instagram or anything, Facebook, drop me a mail and we'll talk about it for sure. And no paradox. Exactly. I'm gonna take tomorrow. Late tomorrow. Oh yeah, cool. All right, my guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all your time and your comments and the love and everything. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and a wonderful week ahead. And everyone look after themselves and be safe. And I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, love y'all. Bye.